The most powerful empire on earth, millions of soldiers, unmatched cities and roads, and yet, it collapsed. Not in a single day, but slowly before the world even understood what was happening. This is the story of the fall of the Roman Empire. Welcome to the World Dossier. Today, we were digging into one of the most important and shocking turning points in all of world history, the collapse of the Roman Empire. It's a story packed with power, mistakes, and lessons that are surprisingly relevant even today. Stick around, because this is a tale you don't want to miss. So let's set the scene. Imagine the Roman Empire at its absolute peak. We're talking about a superpower that controlled huge parts of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. It wasn't just about land. It was about innovation. They built incredible roads that connected their vast territory. Their armies were the most disciplined and powerful in the world, and their cities were marvels of engineering and organization. Rome wasn't just strong, it seemed completely unbeatable. To the people living at the time, the idea that this empire could ever fall was unthinkable. Many truly believed it would last forever. But while the outside looked like solid gold, cracks were forming on the inside. Problems started piling up. Corruption became rampant, eating away at the integrity of the leadership. The government imposed heavy taxes on its citizens, causing widespread anger and hardship. Politically, things were a mess. Emperors were frequently assassinated, leading to constant instability and chaos at the very top. The empire had also just gotten too big. It was almost impossible to govern effectively from the center in Rome. Decisions made by the emperor often didn't match the reality of what was happening in the far-flung provinces. The foundation was starting to crumble from within. As if the internal problems weren't enough, immense pressure was building on the outside. Various groups, often called barbarians by the Romans, began pushing against the empire's long borders. These weren't just random raids. They were large-scale movements of people that put a massive strain on Rome's military and its treasury. The once unstoppable Roman army was now stretched incredibly thin. Instead of conquering new lands, it was desperately trying to defend thousands of miles of frontiers at the same time. The empire was fighting battles on too many fronts, and its resources were being drained dry. Faced with this overwhelming crisis, the Emperor Diocletian made a drastic decision. He divided the empire into two halves, the East and the West, hoping it would be easier to manage. For a while it seemed to work. The Eastern Roman Empire, later known as the Byzantine Empire, with its capital in Constantinople, remained relatively wealthy and stable for centuries. But the Western Roman Empire, with its capital still in Italy, continued to weaken. Finally, in the year 476 AD, the last Western Roman emperor was deposed. Just like that, an empire that had dominated the known world for centuries was officially gone. So, why did Rome really fall? It wasn't one single event, one bad emperor, or one enemy. It was a slow collapse caused by a perfect storm of long-term problems, crippling economic stress, deep political instability, and the fatal mistake of overextension. The fall of Rome is a powerful reminder that even the mightiest civilizations can crumble if they lose the ability to adapt to new challenges. It's a lesson from history that we should never forget. If you found this story as powerful as we do, please hit that like button and subscribe to the World Dossier. Join us as we continue to uncover more world-changing moments from our shared past. Thanks for watching.